Hello, Jesse Good here, back for another video. Today I'm expressing my thoughts on the LEGO Captain America Civil War sets. These pictures I'm using are my own, and I really wanted to share them, but I was like, alright, I already did a sets video, so why not do a thoughts video? I mean, I don't think LEGO will get mad because they already released official pictures in their catalog. I have to warn you because we're going to go into one set that includes a character inclusion spoiler, which I still don't consider a spoiler, but people did, so I guess I'll just warn you right here. So, 3, 2, 1, alright, there you go, you see it, it includes Giant Man. So, without further ado, let me express my thoughts on these sets. And why not start out with the set with Giant Man, which is the Superhero Airport Battle. Now, this is the biggest set of the wave. We're only getting 3 sets in the first wave. Apparently, we're getting a set coming out later on, which that could be really cool. So, we just don't know what it's going to include, because that's going to be like a retail exclusive. Maybe it'll include Spider-Man, I don't know. But this set right here, I guess it's going to be around $80. I'm pretty sure it's going to be around $80. And it's weird that they're including another Quinjet, but people are going to get this for the minifigures alone. And the minifigures are no disappointment. I love the War Machine included because he has this black kind of color on the suits now, which is really interesting. Agent 13 is actually an exclusive, so that's really cool that she's in here. And it's Sharon Carter. We also got a new Iron Man, which you guys can see here. Ha ha ha, exclusive picture. And you could also see here that the picture of the Winter Soldier, this is the same one that is actually included in the Black Panther set. And he just uses Star-Lord's face. But he does have a new torso, and so that's kind of nice that the torso is at least exclusive. But the Iron Man, I don't know what suit this is, but it's a really cool suit where the arc reactor looks like or something like that is kind of covered, so I'm kind of interested on what that kind of plays into, what the new suit is called and everything like that. But the big standout of the set that people really want is Giant Man, because heck, it's Giant Ant-Man. How cool is that? You get Giant Man. Ha 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 ha. That's why they put the name in the comics. It looks like a Lego minifigure that's giant, and I freaking love that. I love that build. It's not even like what you would expect from a giant Lego minifigure. It's not like, you know, they didn't make new molds. No, they just use existing pieces, but they use prints and everything, and it came out looking awesome. And it looks like the actual arms are kind of ball jointed, so that's kind of interesting. But yeah, I think that's just such a awesome build right there. I think that's like the best build of superheroes this year. I would even say that's a more clever build than the Batcave. But I'm just saying of this year. So I really love that build. And, you know, the superheroes theme has kind of been getting better in builds. It really started out with some really lacking kind of builds. The builds weren't good, but the minifigures were great. But now it's kind of, the minifigures are great and the builds are great. But then again, I'm saying all this, and like I said, the Quinjet included is a lot like the last one. It's not really interesting. It's not really unique. And honestly, it looks a lot less sleeker, and it just looks smaller and a very inferior version to the last one. I don't like this one so much. I think it looks really kind of weak. But I do like the airport build included. And let me see, is there anybody else I didn't really catch on? Oh, well, yeah, you get Scarlet Witch with the hairpiece, a new updated hairpiece, a new torso, it looks like. The hairpiece is the correct version, which is what they're kind of doing with this line. And they did this with the Age of Ultron line, where they take an existing superhero and they make an updated version with a new hairpiece, or, you know, not a new, this one isn't a new hairpiece, but a hairpiece that fits the character more than the initial releases. The airport build, I wish they just focused more on the airport and less on the Quinjet, and that would have been cool if it was just a flat-out play set. So, oh well. But, I mean, I do love the Giant Man inclusion. And you also get a miniature Ant-Man, which is freaking awesome. You can't really see it so well, but it's a micro-figure Ant-Man, so that's great with some new printing and everything like that. So they don't include regular Ant-Man here, and people are complaining about that. I'm like, what? Just get the Ant-Man Final Battle set. That's like one of my favorite sets of 2015, and it's a $20 set. And then you go, there you go, you got a micro Ant-Man, a giant Ant-Man, and then regular Ant-Man. So yeah, that's just my thoughts on the whole set. So we also got, this is the middle size set, which is Black Panther Pursuit. This set I really like. I like the Black Panther jet. It's simple. It's not the most, you know, I guess, detailed build out there, but it's a pretty sleek looking jet. This is a sleek jet. The Quinjet in the big airport set is not sleek. This one's a sleek jet. I like that. I don't like how you get another Winter Soldier, same as the big airport set, which is weird how the Winter Soldier is a minifigure we get the most in this line in terms of the same minifigure. Because the Captain America in this set is different, and I freaking love this Captain America. Oh my gosh. He has a new face print, which fits really well. but he has Superman's hair in that kind of caramel type color that they use a lot for actors. Oh my gosh, that fits him so well. I love that. I think that's excellent. I think that's a great hair color to get that hairpiece in. I'm in love with that. Looks like his torso is the same as the Age of Ultron line, and the same as the airport battle set, but I'm not entirely sure about that. Kind of sad that he doesn't get any boots in here, dual molded boots, because this does look like it's a $30 set. Black Panther, though, that's included. He looks pretty cool. I like how they're making it. They have a new mold for him. It's a lot like the Darth Maul top mold, which it's interesting because I've never gotten a piece like that, so I'm really curious to see how this one turns out. Like, yeah, so there's that. Don't care about the Winter Soldier's inclusion. Don't care about his little vehicle. I actually have the Winter Soldier polybag. It's like, I don't know why they released that promo bag, and they could have done like another Marvel minifigure, but I guess that was made way before they thought of, you know, the Civil War sets. The Winter Soldier's, no, it's not. That's not the Winter Soldier's vehicle, but that's Captain America's vehicle. It's all right. It's kind of like an army jeep. I like that. It says Task Force on it, so that's kind of interesting. But yeah, that's really it for this set. Great $30 set. I really like it. And then last up, we got the smallest set, which is Crossbones' Hazard Heist. This one is pretty darn cool. It's going to be a $20 set. I'm calling it. Rumor has it 25. I'm saying 20. Come on, it has to be 20. And perfect $20 set. You get a vehicle, and you know, we're used to getting these kind of, I don't know what they're called. They're just kind of, I guess, big truck-like vehicles in $20 superhero sets. It harkens back to last year's the set with Thor and what's his name, Hawkeye. That's kind of sad. And speaking of which, I hope Hawkeye, the Civil War version, is in that 4th set. That would be cool if they put Hawkeye, maybe Iron Man, and Baron von Zemo in that one set. That would be great because, you know, those are all the characters we're missing, and then, you know, they would probably throw in another Captain America or Iron Man. Because it's weird that Iron Man only comes in one set, but hey, it's an exclusive Iron Man. But for this set, I always, whenever I talk about this, I dwell onto like another set. But this set, this is a really good set because you got Black Widow in a cheap set because this version of Black Widow was only in that big Quinjet set. But it looks like it's the same version as that. And, you know, I love that hairpiece, even though that's in the Fairy set as well. Then you got Crossbones, which is, you know, it seems to be a major villain of this new movie. And then you got Falcon, which this is the second Falcon we got in the first MCU version, and I freaking love this figure. I think he looks great. People are complaining about him. I don't know why. I think something about his wings or something. I think the wings look excellent. And that truck, like I said, it's a lot like the trucks we usually get, like the Loki's Cosmic Cube Escape, and then, like I said, that the Age of Ultron truck or whatever. But I don't mind that so much because the truck itself, I like the colors on it. It has like an orange to it, some brown. It's a very unique looking truck that looks rugged. I don't mind that. I do not mind that. So that's all good, but really the standout vehicle to me is Black Widow's little motorcycle. I think that looks cool. I like the printing on the little Avengers printing on it. It's also cool that they include like a little drone in it, and these little kind of, it looks like toxic containers or something like that. I don't know. And this also includes a suitcase, which is interesting because the big airport set includes some suitcases too. So I don't know if that's just a funny coincidence or that's just something they're doing a lot. Also looks like Crossbones is wearing the breathing apparatus set, the Avengers sets from this year, like from the January wave. Like they also use that breathing apparatus. So that's kind of interesting as well. So, yeah, that's it. My favorite set is, of course, the airport battle, but all 3 of these sets I think are very good. Would I say they're better than the Age of Ultron line? I mean, we need to see the last set, really, because the Age of Ultron line had 5 sets. This is 3. If the last set really stands out, then I would say, yeah, I think this one's better, because it's just what I feel like is the Age of Ultron line, for the most part, was really it was good, but I like I love displaying the Avengers Tower and the big Quinjet, but then there was like the smaller sets. Well, no, then they had the Hulkbuster was awesome. I forgot about the Hulkbuster. All right. Okay, maybe this theme is, you know, worse than the Age of Ultron line, but like I said, it has less sets, so you can't really blame them. So I just like the trend, the Marvel Cinematic Universe sets, because since I think Guardians of the Galaxy, the sets have been really good. So I can't wait to see what else they bring. You know, we have a Doctor Strange set coming too. So that's it for now. Hope you guys enjoyed, and we'll see you guys later. Bye.